Well, we definitely went to plan B. We actually went searching for some crabs.
But I've been looking for a spot where, as you guys can see here, the water is under the mangroves in front of me. There it is. Oh, there's a bite. Got him. Might be a nice one. Feels nicer. Got him. Oh man, those head shakes are crazy.
What's up guys, your boy Jfishy here, and today it's cold. I mean, it's 56 degrees and the sun's already up. I got up at sunrise and I checked the weather app and I said, you know what, I am not going out there. And I think it was 42 degrees when I woke up. So I was like, you know what, let me wait for the sun to get up so I can get out there and try to do some fishing. So we're out here now. It's probably the coldest it's been all year, I think. It might have been this cold at the beginning of the year, I really don't remember, but definitely in the past couple months it's the coldest it's been. I mean, right now the sun's up and it's 53 degrees, so it's cold for Tampa Bay area, but hey, let's get out here. It's a really low tide and it's about to start to be incoming, so I hope that turns the bite on. But for now, we're gonna try to get some bait or throw the artificials around and see what happens, guys. But yeah, enough talking, let's get out there. All right, you guys, well, let's get started with today's adventure. And if you guys are local to the area, you know that this week was really cold weather, and I tried to get out there just to see if I could make it happen. You know, I had an artificial tied up and I had my cast net, but unfortunately it just seemed that with the cold weather and the low tide combined, maybe there just wasn't too many fish around that would want to eat the paddle tail, because I could not get anything to get any kind of bite on the paddle tail. And I also had the cast net and I could not catch anything in it either. I mean, I couldn't even see any bait moving around in the waters. So luckily I had a plan B in mind with this cold weather in effect. I kind of, you know, everybody says the sheepshead like to come around when the cold weather comes in. So basically I know that they love one kind of bait, and I just told myself, you know what, let's try to get some of those and see if we can make it happen. And I'm glad I did.
All right, you guys. Well, we definitely went to plan B. We actually went searching for some crabs, and you know, there's a couple of
Mangroves here, which those little tree crabs like to hang around in, and then there's a few rocks that I just kind of flipped over and ended up getting a couple of mud crabs too. So I don't know if this area is that good for sheepshead, but at this point I gotta try it because I just can't find bait and nothing's really hitting the artificial. So let's give this a shot. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that wind. It's really, really bad right now, but yeah, let's see if we can catch something. I mean, hopefully a sheepshead is what I would assume would eat this, but you never know. I've heard redfish, black drum, you know, a lot of species still like these crabs. So let's find a spot to throw them and let's get back in there. I've been looking for a spot where, as you guys can see here, the water is under the mangroves in front of me. I don't know 100% if that's, you know, the best kind of area, but I imagine, because look at these barnacles. You guys see all those barnacles on the bottom of those tree limbs, those like mangrove tree limbs? Well, that whole area is like that. And what do sheepshead like? Those little mangroves. I mean, those little barnacles. So we got these little mangrove tree crabs, which like I was telling you guys earlier, they live in these trees. I mean, they're a little hard to get sometimes, don't get me wrong, but they are free. Just like I'm probably gonna put in the title, free bait. These are free bait. Now, hey, you know, trying to catch them isn't always the easiest thing, but yeah, let's see if we can get a fish out of here, guys. Might take a while for the bite to come, who knows, but let's just cast around under all these mangroves here and see if we can catch anything. Got something biting it, guys. Oh, I think I got him. Yeah, we got him. Let's go. What do we got? What do we got? Come on, we've been searching all day. What is this? Oh, there it is. There it is. I think, yep, targeted species. Look at that. Definitely not the right size, but hey, what did I tell you guys? Turning that free bait.
into some sheepies. Oh man, this guy is cold. Look at that, hooked him perfectly right there. And this is a small hook, guys, but this will catch you a big one too. Believe me, I've caught him on it. Look at this guy's chompers. I mean, look at that. This guy can't be much more than, I don't know, 5 inches maybe. Get out of here, buddy. Okay, well, hey, you know what they say, guys, where there's one, there's likely more. Let's freaking go, guys. Target species acquired. Like I said, I was looking for a perfect spot, and as you guys are going to tell from the clips that I'm probably going to speed up, most of those spots I was going to, the water was just way too shallow, and I kept saying that we needed to find a spot where the water ran under the mangroves, and I've already explained why. So you know, that's just my philosophy, I guess, on it. I don't know 100%. I mean, I'm not saying you can't catch them in open water, but I just feel like that's where sheepshead are going to hang out, anywhere they see barnacles. So you know, if you guys know any pillars or like seawalls or anything like that that you see barnacles, that's likely where you're going to find sheepshead. So hey, we got the first one, and let's get back in there and see if we can catch a bigger one, because let me tell you what, I want some fresh fish today. So I'm hoping to get one, but hey, the cold weather has just begun, so if I don't get them today, I'm sure I'll get them before it starts warming up again. But anyways, let's get back in there. Let's get these crabs on there. I'm actually going to use nicer crabs now that we know they're in there, because I was using just the smaller ones because you know, I really wasn't, I kind of would like to find a fish before I started using the good ones. So actually, let me try another. Guys, even the small crabs, when I was targeting these sheepshead a while ago, even on the small crabs I was catching decent ones, keepers. So sometimes it's hard to pierce their shell, and if anyone has any kind of tips on that, let me know down in the comments. But we got another one here. Let's go. Okay, awesome. You gotta be careful though. I've already launched my Carolina rig 2 or 3 times into that tree. So what did I tell you guys? This spot looked pretty good because the water is under the mangroves. You know, a lot of the spots we're in right now, because of the tide being so low. Oh look, there it is, another one. Come on, take it, buddy. Oh no. Okay, they're here, guys. They are here, and I'm getting them fired up now. All right. That felt like a way better bite. One thing about these sheepshead though is they are bait thieves. I mean, be prepared with a good amount of bait, because I'm telling you right now, I think I have close to 3 dozen crabs. There's no way that this is gonna, like, this is honestly probably not even enough. I should have got some more, but you know, sometimes you deal with what you got, kinda. Okay, so I got a much nicer crab on here now. Yeah, I got a bigger crab on here. I didn't put a small one on this time. Let's see. I had a feeling we'd find them at this spot. Like I said, anytime the water's running under a mangrove, they like that, because if you guys look at these mangrove hanging down, they got barnacles all on them. So what they do is they just sit there and feed on them pretty much the whole time. So hopefully there wasn't just a couple. Hopefully there's a few more in there. It's so funny because the way these sheepshead bite are completely different. They sit there and they just chomp around it with their teeth. They just chomp and chomp and chomp, and you almost have to be lucky that they get the hook in their mouth. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep chomping at it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, that 100% was not, you know, a quality size. Yeah, they didn't mess with this guy. Let me try to get it a little. You gotta kind of get it real close to these. It's not close enough, honestly. But yeah, so I'm just using a Carolina rig, guys. You know, it's just a, hold on. Come on, I had them fired up for a second. It probably took too long. Hey, after searching all day and finally finding one, that's fine with me. Like I said, this is completely free bait that I either went in the main. Got him. Oh man, that guy. It's another small one. Even smaller. So we're not going in the right direction, but
They're still here. Look at that. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh man, look at that, guys. This guy almost swallowed the whole hook. He in a sense hooked himself. You gotta be careful with these guys. They're real spiny. There it is. Another, just a tiny sheep's head. I'm looking for the big ones, but man, I won't lie to you guys. Just feeling a bite right now is awesome. And unfortunately, that was on a better size crab. I was hoping that the better size crabs got me the better fish, but that's what I'm telling you. It doesn't really matter if it's small or big, guys. They like them all. They love these crabs. So if you guys are fortunate enough to have a bait shop around you that has fiddlers, hey, I wish I did, because I would be buying some. But I don't. And then anytime my locals have them, I mean, they're gone within a couple of hours, guys. So all right, let's freaking go. Let's hope there's a big one around. Oh, I don't know what this is. What was that? Looks like a school of fish that just went by. But again, guys, these little thieves, man, they will mess your bait up quick. You won't even know it. You'll feel one tap and your bait is likely gone. There's something coming through here. I think it's mullet. I should get my cast net. Like I said earlier, I couldn't even freaking find anything to throw the cast net at. That's why you guys see me go to plan B to be able to catch some fish. And fortunately I did, but man, it was a grind. I've been casting these. No. Oh, I saved it. I almost went right into that tree, guys. That's how close you have to get though to these little mangroves. Like, you really have to be that close. It's funny because it's been so long since I've had to step foot into a bait shop anyways. Once I got the cast net. Oh, there we go. That's a good cast. Let's see if there's any hanging out over there.
Now, with both of those smaller sheepshead eating the crabs and me getting those bites, I kind of didn't want to leave because I had a feeling that once you find one, you kind of found a school, and you just have to get to the better ones because some of them are smart enough to not eat the bait if they see the hook. So we kept going. Unfortunately, we found some more.
All right, we got one bite in here. You guys can see my rod tip. Maybe it's like tipping down. I'm waiting for that freak bite though. Did I get him? No, dang it. Maybe I waited too long there. Yep, you got me good. Got me good. That's what I was telling you guys. Those little sheepshead, man, they are quick. You got to be just as quick as they are. I told you guys, sometimes if you wait longer than a tiny tap, they will come. But that's a good sign. They're still here. They are still here. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. We got a little mud crab this time. There it is. I'm just glad we found them. And actually, I mentioned it earlier, and I don't think I had the camera on right now when it happened, but a huge school of big roe mullet just came by. I mean, huge. There was probably a good 50 in that school, and when I'm telling you guys, they're probably 2 foot long. At least that's how they looked in the water. Maybe 16 inches or so. They were nice ones though. But unfortunately, I didn't have the cast net in hand, and they're quick. They just come right through. Come on, Mr. Sheepshead. I want to take one of you guys home. Oh, there's a bite. Got him. Might be a nicer one. Feels nicer. Definitely a sheepshead the way it's shaking. Oh yeah, it's a nicer one. Come on, buddy. Come here. So there are bigger ones. This guy's still not keeper size, but this is the biggest one of the day for sure. It's probably only about, I don't know, 8 inches or so. Come on, Mr. Sheepshead. Let go. Let go, buddy, if you want to go back. Look at that, guys. Small little J hook. Like I said, biggest one of the day for sure. Again, not a huge fish, but man, if you guys ever catch these, you know exactly how they fight. Even a small one like this, they fight so hard. They have these crazy head shakes because they're trying to pretty much spit the hook out, I imagine. Or
if you guys ever target sheepshead, you know exactly what I mean by the head shakes. They just shake that head, and a lot of the times they actually end up spitting the hook. But let me know down in the comments what kind of rig you guys use to target sheepshead. I know I'm pretty sure freelining is the best way, but as you guys can see, the mangroves are pretty far away from the shore here, so I can't really drop it right on them or, you know, freeline it to them. So I was using a Carolina rig, but I've also heard that the knocker rig works well, and I'm sure anything, you know, there's probably so many out there. So let me know down in the comments what you guys use. And at this point, we were running through the bait so fast, and I actually was starting to think that we weren't going to hook up anymore. But guys, with patience, we got another one.
got him. Got him. Oh man, those head shakes are crazy. Oh man. Oh. Definitely the biggest one of the day again. They're getting bigger, see? That's why I don't want to leave. You guys are quick, but one of these coming home with me, hopefully. Hold on, don't poke me. You know what? I want to measure this guy just to get a good idea on the day of what I need. Let's see here. All right, that's 10. Okay. So we got a 10-incher here. He's bleeding a little from where I hooked him, but nice little 10-inch sheepshead. So get out of here, buddy. Thanks for the bite. And that's what makes me not want to leave. There we go, guys. What did I say? I was hoping to catch a bigger one, you know, 10 inches. That's not keeper, of course, but the fact that they're going up just makes me think that they're just going to be hanging out here. So I'm going to keep trying. I got, like I said, I really only have about a dozen crabs left. I don't think it was a complete 3 dozen, but it was pretty close to it. So I've been running through them. Don't get me wrong, these sheepshead will steal your bait, and if you've ever targeted them before, you know exactly what I mean. So yeah, let's keep using up the rest that I got. And again, if we don't catch a keeper today, it's gonna suck, but hey, at least we tried, and we were able to find them. So now we kind of know where to come back and where to throw for these if we get some more crabs next time, which again, being that they're free, it's kind of easy to get them, but sometimes, you know, it could be tricky. So let's keep fishing for now, and hopefully we get that keeper. Man, let's keep going. That sucks. I was honestly ready to go, but man, a 10-incher, what did I say? I just said it. I said, as long as it ain't smaller, we're gonna stick around. So you know what, after seeing that, I'm definitely gonna start throwing out some of my nicer crabs. Then guys, funny enough, that guy there, I think, bit my smallest crab. Yeah, that was my smallest crab that I just threw out and got ate by that guy. So that's what I mean by even the small ones. If that's all you could find, throw them under some mangroves or anywhere where you know sheepshead kind of hang out. You might get lucky. Whew, let's freaking go. I felt that guy though. He was chomping on it for a good little minute.
But yeah, guys, like I said, let me know down in the comments where you target sheepshead at. I just had an idea that because those barnacles hang into the water off of the mangroves, as long as the water was reaching to the mangroves, the sheepshead were likely to be around because they're trying to basically eat those barnacles. And obviously, if they're out of the water, they're not going to, be around because they know they can't get to them. And with such a low tide, I was kind of limited, but I did end up finding this spot. And fortunately, as you guys seen, we ended up finding them here. Unfortunately, though, we didn't get our keeper. But hey, that's just how it goes sometimes when you go fishing. Like I said, this was pretty much a plan B. I really didn't even expect to do this because I know so little about sheepshead. But man, just in, changing my plan and going to get some crabs, look what happened, guys. I actually made it happen. So just to let you guys know, even if you've never targeted sheepshead, you could probably do the same thing I did in this video and end up finding some. So like I always say, you won't know unless you try.
All right, you guys. Well, like I'll probably say at some point, I do believe that now it's only the small ones, so they've been robbing me. I mean, robbing me blind too, like right in front of me. So we got the last little crab here. And let's just hope for at least another catch. I won't lie though, like I said, honestly, my mission has been complete today. I came out here targeting the sheepshead and I found him. So let's see. Again, we unfortunately didn't get the keeper, but that 10-incher fought nice, so we'll stay with that. And caught a good amount of fish. It was about 4 or 5 of them. So and again, one of the things I always say is, if you come out here and learn one thing, it's already a win, guys, because now I kind of have an idea of where to throw these crabs at, and it's exactly what I'll do the next time if I ever get some. So, and like I said, I'm sure I am going to be targeting the sheepshead more. You guys are probably going to see a couple more videos of me targeting the sheepshead because I really want to eat one. So just got to be patient. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't, guys. I definitely seen a lot of people fishing today, and I don't believe a lot of people caught fish. So man, there it goes. Wow. Well, I thought I had another cast. I felt something, but I didn't think it was a bite. Dang it, guys. All right, well, time to hang up the line and get out of here. But hey, I can't say that it was a bad day. You guys seen it. We got a good amount of fish, so let's get out of here. All right, you guys, well, unfortunately I'm out of bait and kind of out of time, honestly. So I was gonna go try to get some more crabs, but hey, we'll leave it for another day. Like I said, definitely a decent day by finding out kind of where these sheepshead are hanging out. And again, if you guys have any other ideas of sheepshead fishing, let me know down in the comments. I barely target sheepshead. I don't know why. I should be targeting them more often. I mean, now that it's cold, I'm gonna try. So if you guys have any tips or tricks, let me know. Like I said, I just kind of imagine that because those barnacles are hanging in the water on these mangroves, they love to hang out around there. And I'm sure if I found any pillars or anything like that, that's exactly where I'd be fishing. But here I don't see any. So really, I was just testing under these mangroves, and hey, we found them. Unfortunately, not the keeper, but hey, we got a couple of nice ones, a couple of small ones, and all on free bait. Again, I'll say it one more time. These crabs love to hang out in these mangrove trees that are like behind me and under rocks. So hey, do yourself some flipping rocks and going in these mangroves and trying to find some of those crabs, and what do you know, you might catch yourself some nice sheepshead. So hopefully we eventually get a nice one and hopefully break our PB, because our PB is small for sheepshead, guys. The biggest sheepshead I've caught is a 14-incher. It was a fat one, but it was 14, so I'm sure that's not going to be too difficult to break, and I hope I can do it this season. So let's see what happens, guys. But for now, we're gonna check out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed these kind of adventures. Like I say, I'm just a normal guy out here fishing, guys. I don't know everything that all these other people know, but hey, I'm out here learning, and that's kind of the best part about it, honestly. It's such a fun adventure, mystery, I don't know what to call it, but it's fun. So I hope you guys will tag along for more adventures. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. I rarely say that, but you guys always show love, honestly, and the channel's just been doing great. So I truly appreciate that from all of you guys. And yeah, not much more to say, but I hope you guys have a blessed week. I hope you guys have the best luck out there fishing. Remember, guys, always stay positive, keep them good vibes up. I upload every week on my channel, so I hope to see you guys back here next time. But until then, guys, peace.